Hello, everyone. Rark here, Rarks Russell. And if you're going to take the M's and turn them into R's, turns into a tongue twister and a half. Try it at home. Try it at home. Ronnie King Coleman, 2002 versus 2016. Small Ramy. So this is Small Ronnie versus Small Ramy. Part of your fan requested Friday lineup. This is your second. There are two more. You got the original request up to almost 500 likes. You get it up to 10,000 views. And it's either one or the other, 10,000 views or 500 likes. It's going to get 500 likes, I'm sure. Yeah, Small Ronnie versus Small Ramy. And I don't want you Colemanites to be upset at me in the comment section below if Ronnie loses a pose or two. There definitely is a different quality here, though. Look at Ronnie's wheels, things of that nature. But let's go through these shots. Look at how small Ramy is. Wow. This is the proverbial, I guess Bob Ciccarello said if Ramy could get down to 270. I don't know. I think he needs to be big. I think this makes his waistline look wider. Maybe. His waistline looks pretty trim, but I mean, everything else just seems petite. And ditto with Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie has maybe better separation, I would say. Ramy's abs are better, for sure. And I don't want to say he has better arms. But Ronnie's arms here in 2002, not the best. Not the best. Go to the front lat spread. Yeah. I hate to be disrespectful to both of these guys, but compared to their other more massive versions, or maybe even a more aesthetically pleasing versions in Ronnie King Coleman's case, or late 90s rather, late 90s, I would give this one to Big Ramy based on the upper body. Again, look at the quad separation for Ronnie. Much more highly attached calves though. Big Ramy, a much better set of calves. Look at the lats. Look how filled out Big Ramy is. So when he's lean, yeah, he has a devastating lat spread. Looks awesome. And food for thought, this generally is a strong pose for Coleman. 2002, not the best. Turn to the side here. Not a fair picture for Ronnie Coleman. These are fun comparisons. These are requests from you guys. I've seen this one on other polls too. Poll. Can never get that word right. Poll. I want to add a well at the end for some reason. Poll. But anyway, yeah. Not a fair angle for Ronnie Coleman. His lag looks small compared to Ramy's, and that's just not the case. Go to the next shot. And you know what? Not the strongest pose for Ronnie King Coleman. But if you lined up all of his side tricepses, baby please. Louis Marco reference, by the way. Z's, baby please. I think 2002 wouldn't be too bad. 2001, he also had a good side tricep. To be honest with you, Dan. I haven't done that in a while because a couple people, they didn't like it. They don't like the Diane. To be honest with you. Ronnie stands straighter, so I made him taller. I don't think these guys are far off in height. I think Big Ramy's pretty tall. Big Ramy looks awesome in the side tricep. I think as far as a gladiator round for him for side triceps, this might be the best too. Go to the back shot because I generally show the back shots after the side tricep, which is not IFBB order. I understand that. Now, look at how small the badonkadonk of Big Ramy is. I mean, generally, his buttocks looks like a horse's butt, looks too wide, but it looks kind of petite compared to the butterfly buttocks of Ronnie King Coleman. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I know it's sacrilege to say anybody's losing or anybody's defeating Ronnie in the back shot. They hit their rear lat spreads different now. You notice that? Ronnie, he shows his traps more. I think that's the way they did that back then. I think Dorian Yates, he hit it the same way. Yeah, 2002, guys. Ronnie, very weak. For Ronnie King Coleman, rear double by. And yes, Big Ramy, he looks conditioned, guys. I am not a follower of any of the bodybuilding religions. I am off on my own. I'm a lone wolf, so to speak. And hey, I gotta call it like it is. And Coleman, he's not dominating in this back shot. I'll give you that. I know that I am not gonna speak against the Church of Ronnie King Coleman because it's, some people take that seriously. I'm not joking either, A lot of Colemanites, and you guys know who you are. Actually, you don't. I don't think he's do. Go to the abs and thigh. And you may ask why Ronnie King Coleman is an 8-time Mr. Olympia champion. Because this is his weakest shot, and he's still not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, the makeup of his abs, that's a genetic thing. I got into that before by suggesting that maybe Paul Dillette was a better genetic specimen than Ronnie King Coleman. He had bigger lowly set calves, things of that nature, and a better set of abs, which I think are, based on your genetics more than anything. But hey, we don't need to get into that. Look at the shape, the round fullness of Coleman's quads compared to here in 2016, maybe a smaller set of quads. So this is Ramy without his traditional side saddles, the mounty bumps, saddlebags, so to speak, on the quads. Yeah, I'd give this one to Ronnie. And here's the most muscular. And you know what? To be honest with you, I was going to do it again, but to be honest with you, I kind of prefer the upper body of Big Ramy, but it's a consistency for Ronnie King Coleman. Much more cut set of quads and just pieces of meat. And then you go and spoil it all by going against everything I just said. Now, Ronnie forgot to flex his quads. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We've seen them flexed. This is them not flexed. Now, Ronnie is so dominant in the upper body. Now, this is the type of shot that you should hit, Coleman, for next time you're competing. I think he's done. People say Jay Cutler is coming back. He ain't coming back. Come on. But either way, guys, Coleman has a definite advantage in this matchup. And realistically, he's actually doing the worst in this matchup in the back shots. Because Ramy, he's not bad. He's not bad in the back. Not bad at all. And he was peeled in 2016. So peeled.
Yeah, buddy. Looks like I'm gonna have to meet a whole side of beef. Sweet potato.
But yeah. The only way you're gonna beat Big Ronnie, if you're Ramy, is to be big. So big that you're gonna be too big. You didn't want to be that big? Well, either way, guys, that was 2015. And Ramy was huge there. He was massive. 1 year prior to this, so he got big. He didn't win, so he got small. He didn't win. Then he came back, obviously, in 2017, the year after this. And he was big, and he was hard, and he almost won. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Ronnie wins. Just by an edge. Ronnie wins. Too dominant, I think, in certain areas. But I don't want to say those words. It could have went either way because Colemanites, my siding has enough holes in it from you guys throwing rocks. Anyway, hit thumbs up, subscribe. Love you guys. Have a nice one.